What's up everyone, and welcome to our video of Joe Debates Entertainment. And today I'll be doing my top 10 upcoming movies of 2022. I have all the information right here on my laptop, so as further ado, let's get started with number 10. We know that both Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer will return as Maverick and Iceman. And we also know that Miles Teller will play Goose's son. And we also know that a lot of other actors will be joining the cast, including Jennifer Connelly, Monica Barbara, Ed Harris, Jay Ellis, and Danny Morris. And it's gonna be one great movie with a lot of comedy, action, drama, and of course, a lot of planes. We're gonna feel the need for speed.
Our war with the Muggles begins today! What is this place? The room we require. Correct. 3 points to Hufflepuff.
Okay, so far the Fantastic Beasts movies haven't really been that great. But for a prequel to the Harry Potter franchise, it is alright. The first one was divisive. The second one was also maybe even more divisive. And this third one may become even more divisive, but it has promised us that it will be better than before. There's now a new Grindelwald. We don't have Johnny Depp anymore. Now we have Matt Mikkelsen in the role of Grindelwald. So maybe then a lot of people will be a lot more happy. It is something different. It is something new. And maybe this change could be just the right step to put the Fantastic Beasts movies on the right direction. Like all the other Fantastic Beasts movies, our thoughts are divisive, but they have promised us that it will be better because of a new actor in the role of Grindelwald and because they realized they have made mistakes and are trying to fix those mistakes. So maybe after all, we will have a satisfying Fantastic Beasts movie.
I need your help.
You know what that is.
The enemy is out there. They are very powerful. Show the Sky People that they cannot take whatever they want.
He will try to kill you.
Yes, it's finally coming. At least that will be hope. Avatar 2 has been delayed, and delayed. It was then because of reshoots, then it was because of writing issues, then it was because of the coronavirus, then it was because of some unnecessary reason, then it was because of box office numbers, then it was because a lot of people were comfortable with it and all. There are a lot of reasons why this movie has been pushed back so many times. And what the most important reason is not really clear. But we're hoping that this year it does finally come out and we'll have a great action-packed sequel with a lot of great effects. We know that our star couple, Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington, will be back in their roles. And we also know that some people will be brought back from the dead, including characters of Sigourney Weaver and Stephen Lang. So far, James Cameron hasn't really let us down, and so he won't do that this time. He probably won't, and definitely not with this great cast that we have. So there's hope for this sequel to be great. This is yet another movie we have divisive thoughts about, but there is still also a lot of hope that could make for a satisfying result.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? You change the future. And you change the past.
So far, the DCU has been very divisive, but the last few DCU movies have been pretty great. There have been a few missteps, of course, but DCU is so far doing better than it did before. And so, we're hoping that this film is gonna be great. We have Ezra Miller back in the role of the Flash, and we all know he's a great actor who can bring some drama and comedy to the Flash. And that's exactly what the Flash needs to be delivered to the screen. And we also know this movie is gonna adapt the multiverse. We heard that there are gonna be a lot of Batmans in this film. We don't know exactly which Batmans will be coming and which ones won't. But we do know that the Batman of both Affleck and Keaton will be in this film. Two amazing versions of the Batman will appear, and maybe even more of them. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's gonna be one thrill ride that will be very confusing, but at the same time also very interesting and amazing to see on the big screen.
Wakanda forever!
Alright, then we have at number 6, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Okay, this movie's plot is for now very, very vague. But that's also because they don't want to give too much away. In 2020, we sadly lost Chadwick Boseman. He is still remembered as one of the greatest actors out there. He's one of the best of the MCU. And he showed off a perfect performance in the role of T'Challa, aka the Black Panther. And so there isn't really another actor that could replace his role. And so the MCU, together with Kevin Feige, has decided that they won't replace the role of T'Challa. They also won't replace him with some kind of CGI version. They have decided to have him be replaced by the art characters in the films, while also paying respect to the characters passing and the actors passing. We know from some certain rumors that T'Challa will be replaced by his sister Shuri as the new Black Panther, or that M'Baka will become the new Black Panther. Those are the two options for now. We don't know what will happen, the plot is very vague for now, they haven't given much away, but I think that Wakanda will be attacked by some kind of outside threat, and that it's going on, there will also be a political view going on about who will be the new king of Wakanda, who will be the new Black Panther, who will lead Wakanda into the right future. Now there have been some vague rumors about the villain. We all kind of know that it's gonna be Namor, but who will play it? Well, there are certain rumors going around that Dinesh Ruto is gonna betray the Namor character. But we don't know. We don't know. Anything could happen. We also know that Dominic Thorne will make her debut as a character to set up her upcoming TV series on Disney+. So we'll be in for a wild ride in this film, This will not just be a great film for the MCU with a lot of action and story, but will also pay respect to one of the greatest legends that we sadly lost too soon. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. That's right, another Spider-Verse movie is coming out, and should we be surprised really bearing that we got 2 sequels. Part 1 and 2 of Across the Spider-Verse. And in the first part will come out in October of 2022, and we will meet a lot of new spiders, but also some old spiders. Both Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and, as I like to call him, Lazy Spider-Man, will return, and among them will be new faces of Spider-Man, including Spider-Man India, Japanese Spider-Man, very interesting choice there, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man 2099, and that's about it. And we already saw a first look teaser, and it looked amazing. And from the looks of the teaser, it looked like Spider-Man 2099 would be the central main villain of the film. But, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's theories going around the internet, we actually think that's just a fight between hero and hero, like we have in most superhero movies these days now. And I think that they will eventually team up, Miles and Spider-Man 2099, to defeat a bigger threat, and that threat has been confirmed to be a threat that we have never seen before. It's so dangerous. And I think that threat will be the Spot. Spot's a very weird, interesting villain from the Spider-Man comics, and he will be perfect for a multiverse movie. Other than that, I know this film is gonna be great and amazing, probably one of the best anime movies of the year. Maybe even the best, who knows? Let's move on.
Maybe he didn't know.
Whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
This is one of the most interesting films that's coming this year. Thor is gonna be the first superhero in the MCU with a 4th film. And it's gonna be his final movie, I guess, because he's passing the torch over to his ex-girlfriend, Jane Foster. But we know it's gonna be great. And why do we know it's gonna be great? Because all the other great characters from the last Thor movie will be back. We have Thor, we have Lady Sif, we have Valkyrie, we have Meek, we have Korg. There are even some rumors of Captain Marvel appearing. I'm not sure if those rumors are true. And we also know that a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy will make an appearance. We also have a very talented actor in the role of the villain, and that's Christian Bale as Gore the Gut Butcher. A very underrated villain, played by a well-respected actor. So this is gonna be one very, very interesting movie that I'm really looking forward to.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
There have been a lot of Batman movies over the years. Some have been great, some have been bad, and some have been a little bit in the middle. And there's been a lot of debate about whether or not this film will be good. Now we heard that Robert Pattinson will be the Dark Knight in this film, and we don't know how to feel about that. But it's gonna be a great film for sure. because we know it is full of great actors. We have Colin Farrell as the Pinwing, we have Zoe Kravitz as Cameron, and we have Paul Dano as the Riddler. And we also have Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth. They all sound like great casting choices. However, there is one casting choice that is very divisive, and that's the one of Robert Pattinson. Now we all know that Robert Pattinson started off as a bad actor, but lately he has shown some great performance. Just look at all those late dramas he's been. Just look at Tenet. He showed a great performance in the film Tenet. And he showed in that movie and all the other drama movies we had lately with him in it, that he can pull off a great performance. He is a great actor. We know that now. He had a bad start, but now he has shown some really talented work. And so we know he can pull off a great performance. We know he's a good actor. But is he the right fit for the Batman? We don't know until we see the movie. I first had bad feelings about it. But then I saw a trailer, and the trailer looks amazing. And he shows off a great performance in the trailer alone. We don't know until the movie comes out what to expect from it exactly. But for now it looks like it's gonna be a great dark thrill ride.
What do you know about the multiverse?
I'm sorry, Stephen.
I hope you understand. The greatest threat to our universe is you. Things just got out of hand.
It can be a movie that is confusing as hell, but at the same time also pretty great. And it can also be a movie that is very horrifying, because there will be a lot of horror elements in it. But it's also a superhero movie and an MCU movie with a lot of comedy, of course, because that's what the MCU is known for. Also a lot of heart. So it's trying to adapt a lot of things at once. And so it's gonna be one interesting film. So we don't know what to expect from it at all, but we know it's gonna be great, and we know it's gonna be a very unique movie. We have Doctor Strange, we have Wong, we have Baron Mordo, we have Scarlet Witch, we have Christine, and maybe even the Asian one. We'll also introduce Miss America. She is a great, interesting character, and so we have a lot of things coming for this movie, and a lot of hope, and a lot of interesting storylines. So it's gonna be one hell of a thrill ride, with a lot of amazing elements. Now, are you interested in number one? I hope you are, and I think you are, but let's first look at some honorable mentions.
Now, 5,000 years later, I'm free. And I give you my word. No one will ever stop me again.
There are limits. There has to be.
There's something inside of me. It wants to hunt and consume blood.
Michael.
When you're strong.
Accept it, Ethan. You've lost this one. What's done is done.
What's done is done when we say it's done.
We see that Black Panther is still seeking his vengeance to try and kill Aquaman. That's gonna be something that's exciting for the audience, something for them to be swept up into the world of Aquaman again.
About to kick some ass.
Return to sender. Face it, you're never going to get my power.
Do I look like I need your power?
This film is gonna be just like Endgame, like Chris Pratt has promised. Characters from Jurassic World will be back, and characters from Jurassic Park will be back. We have Alan Grant, we have Ian Malcolm, we have Ali Slater, D.T. Wong, and we may even have Tim Murphy. All of those characters are back together with the characters of Jurassic World. That includes Owen, Claire. They all come together in this great final movie to the Jurassic Park franchise, or at least that we think. It will be kind of like Endgame and conclusion to one chapter of the franchise to start another chapter of the franchise, and it will bring a satisfying conclusion to the Jurassic Park franchise, which we definitely need. And it's gonna be one amazing film. So that is all I have to talk about right now. This was my top 10 of the upcoming movies of 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me down in the comments below what movie you are most excited for. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. This has been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.